Hey, what's up guys? This is Brian at Whisper Status 74. We'll be putting out video comparisons each day. This one will be Last of Us 2. The intro will be the entire video. Sony X950H is at the bottom. The mini LED Tcl R635 is at the top. 55 inches on top, 49 inches below. The Sony is its 4K full array local dimming flagship for 2020. You saw an excerpt of this game yesterday at the end of the other video that we did. But I think the intro to this title needs a video all on its own. Difference in price, the time of this filming is about $500 between the 55-inch version of the X950H and the 55-inch version of the TCL. Being both in game mode, the Sony is on Expert 2, the TCL is on Warm. There is no live color enabled, there is no color vibrancy enabled on the TCL. This is as close as I can get them to looking. I do like color vibrancy up on both the TCL and I like live color, but it does saturate the image a bit much for videos. The TCL is also on normal, not dark, darker, or bright, or brighter. Though that does brighten the image, it doesn't tend to elevate blacks too much from what I've seen, but it will certainly make things a little too dark. This video will be about 10 minutes long. The purpose of the PS4 Pro videos for me are to see how the TCL does in terms of pixel response compared to the fast Sony. Also considering there isn't variable refresh rate on Sony's machine, to see if I'd see much blur, and I haven't in the last titles I've played. Sony is very hard to beat in this regard. Its pixel response is always among one of the fastest on LEDs. I'm not meaning input lag, but pixel response. As I mentioned in yesterday's comparison and other comparisons, having these displays separate, the strengths are evident, weaknesses are less evident. Having them side by side, whether it's this or the LG CX, their flaws become evident. It's hard to see them both. The Sony looks over brightened on its in the comparison, but not on its own. From what I see when I sit here, the Sony has a bit of a cleaner image due to processing, which for me and Sony will always be an advantage. The mini LED TCL has a warmer image, but it is a deeper image. The blacks are better. I've had questions in regards to local dimming being disabled during game mode. I don't see that. I will tell you that it completely disables in between loading screens and even the intros as the screen turns gray. With the warmer look of the TCL is perhaps a bit of a softer image. There is flexibility on both displays of options that you can change, namely dynamic contrast, live color, black adjusts. Being that we're in HDR, extended dynamic range is enabled, backlight is at max, gamma is at neutral on both sets, which is why comparing game modes is great, because in HDR they do the calibrations themselves in terms of what they want the settings to be like. Meaning I don't lower the backlight or anything, I keep everything at its standard for HDR. I've not found the TCL to be dull by any stretch. I do feel it is plenty bright. I feel they're actually pretty close in terms of peak brightness. I am not a professional calibrator. There is no equipment hooked up to the display. This is what I see as a normal person, or a regular person, I should say. This is a gorgeous game. First title is one of the best games I've ever played. Motion blur has also been disabled in the settings. We ran this with the C10, CX I call it, versus the Sony X950H, and the color temperature needed to be at warm 3. I was just getting to know the CX, which is why they looked so different. Here they are very similar looking. Again, the Sony for me is cleaner, and the mini LED is perhaps a little bit more depth due to the black level. This is a 49-inch. It does not have the X-wide viewing angle. Some people love that. I am not a huge fan of the feature. I rather have the higher contrast ratio. So kind of like the OLED comparisons to the LEDs, there is no perfect display. Do you want the higher peak brightness? Or do you want perhaps the perceived contrast ratio of deeper blacks? But they both look excellent. Now, taking one down and focusing on it alone, it looks phenomenal. The cross-hatching that was visible in Horizon Zero Dawn in the first video, I did not notice it in yesterday's video, and I do not see it here in terms of seeing the individual LEDs. Neither panel has been updated in regards to software updates, as the Sony wanted me to sign into Google right there. But they both look awesome. We will stay out here for the remainder of the video, take a look around. His clothing, the horse. The lighting. Skybox. I'd love to hear in the comments as well brand loyalty. Personally, I like them all. Doesn't matter to me which one wins or I do find the new technology interesting in regards to mini LED, micro LED. And both panels are very clean in regards to dirty screen effect, which is quite a big deal for the TCL. Alright guys, this video will end in about 10 minutes. Thank you as always. I will see you in the comments. Take care.
It's okay. I got it. You go home. You sure? About what we were talking about.